afternoon, evening, whatever random time zone it is for you. So, I am continuing to try and press forward. Down through Kraus is kind of making its liege elements of reaching up with the other two stalled panzer units. Looks like Pipe is finally pulling his men out the Bullingham to form to push south of the city. I'm going to detach these guys just so I don't lose the objective. At the moment that's netting me a few points, and that will actually help me a fair chunk if I hold at the end. The artillery's routing some of these units in the south. I'm actually going to use these units here to punch up to there. No rest, maximum rate of fire. At this point, sod everything. Right, looks like they're forming up for an assault there. They're forming up for an assault. This is... Rushraf has really slowed me down. I need to be able to bypass it. That's the problem though, they put the objectives in a town where most of my troops I don't want to be sending anywhere near there. That's why I can see, because they're on a higher ground. I wondered why I was getting reports quite far back of the enemy. It can be quite hard to read elevations in this game. That is the ridge, Elsenborn Ridge, isn't it? Yeah, that would make sense. Right, speeds of men are ready. Form there. Attack to there. If I can get them up to there, I can at least take that objective, which will give me a few more points. Yeah, Fortune Jaeger are useless. There are lots of troop concentrations and none of them seem to want to go forward. I'll actually move you into the town, no rest, map, quick, fastest. That'll at least give me some actual lancers on the ground. Again, moving forward. You're not going to do me much for these unless I get you up and attacking. At this stage I don't care about resting troops up at all. I need one last push to get the objectives and the points. See, I've only got 1.8 of those and I've held that for a day and a bit. I really needed to catch that day one. Daylight's ticking away while these guys sort out their orders. Alright, the outskirts of the town up here. It's not too bad. Pushing in with a recognised infantry unit. Everyone's It's really knackered at this point, of course. I think a good retreat there would really see the thing change around. It's not that I haven't got the troop concentrations, it's just that none of them are moving. Okay, pretty much the whole of the Holtz battalion surrendered and I didn't notice. Scheduled airstrike is aborted, yeah, I've never once had a German airstrike. Not in the early missions anyway. Oh, they're finally getting their asses into gear. Species has been one of my best units really, he seems to have been able to do pretty much what I asked of him. Oh, they're retreating. Routing even. Great. Reattach you. I don't know why when I detached you. Slowly pushing up this road. More snack. Routing to the tree line. On the top now. Don't really want to attack with them. Well, I do, but I don't see what good it'll do me. Kind of annoying when you get troops sitting there doing nothing when they could be assaulting. Just can't see movement forward now though. That'll give me a few more points. Then you get places like this where I am still, after 4 days, trying to clear out just remains of a unit. Which of course is causing all these guys to back up, because there's one guy sat on the road. I think I just said black up instead of back up. Completely different. Yes, that's right, concentrate all your armour in one section and not do anything with it. This gets frustrating sometimes. But that's what you get for having a delegation game. That's the thing about a lot of hardcore war games, a lot of people don't get into their head the fact that the reason my units aren't doing anything is because they have their own AI. Oh, don't retreat down there. Yeah. I don't like that combination either. Well, 4:20 in the afternoon. Let's look for another load of bombardments in the city. Bomb you. So I think I'll do the next mission as the Allies. Defending is a bit easier after one draw and one pretty much decisive defeat. I'd like a bit of easy time. That will depend on what the next scenario is. I can't remember off the top of my head. Where's your commander there? Why's your commander out the front of you, you cowards? Moving the flak batteries in. Okay. Yep, there we go. Daylight on the last day is starting to fall. Tail. Not going to be much of a bulge. See if I can attack this way. That would be fine. No, I have to attack this way. But then again, that was pretty much the whole thing of the Battle of the Bulge, wasn't it? They were attacking when the roads were going one way, and I think he kind of attacked to the south and swung up there. This time he's trying to swing north. All the roads go south. Why the Battle of the Bulge failed in 10 seconds from barely remembered ideas. Yeah, really are low on HE. That's right, we'll go to sleep. Alright, speed this off. The battle's decided now. All by the shouting. I think Speedy's men have done a good job for me now. Everything get quiet for a second, that freaks me out. Yep, everyone's starting to rest up. So, where did I go wrong? Firstly, I tried to push panzers up here. That was not a good idea. Although, how was I supposed to get the panzers through? I'm not sure. Probably should have held them in reserve for a little longer until I cleared this out. But you tend to think of tanks as being able to just flatten infantry units, especially seeing they're supposed to be fairly green units. Although morale, can't see experience, but their morale is apparently fairly good. Odds and sods enemy units hanging around really slowed me down as well. I'd use secure a road except for 10 guys who take 2 hours to surrender, which again is another one of the flaws of the game engine. I mean, it's a great game, but there's a few little things that are just really annoying. You're actually going to strike north? Ooh, night attack. Nothing better than a night attack. Yep, I'll send you in as well. No rest. Yeah, if I can secure a location, it's a bit cheap. Supplies. Constant beeping of supplies. Now the infantry get in. That's another thing, my infantry have always been in the wrong place. I've either been attacking with infantry when I need tanks, or attacking with tanks when I need infantry. Crossing the river. Making good movement actually. Not taking fire. My victory locate tag just jumped up a bit. I wonder... Oh, I've got troops next to that objective. I might actually be able to get this into a minor defeat just through last minute rushing of objective. Might even get to slight draws if these guys can get into action. Where's your commander? I'm just gonna send you in. No rest, maximum of everything. Well, they've run into enemy units, the tanks there. Was that? Oh, it's HQ. Alright, that's not nowhere near as much faster than I thought it would be. Where's your command? Attack there, maximum strength. Okay, this one could get interesting. I might actually strike a draw from this. Auto. Move in. Might be getting a bit late now for all this, but if I get enough troops in now, I should be able to this is the type of movement I would have wanted on day one, but no, apparently they're only getting their act together at the very end of the battle. Everyone's kind of pushing forwards now. If I could just secure this objective, it would really help. Hell, securing one objective would help. Got an hour. What I'd do if I had just another 12 hours, I would secure both these objectives. But no, I'm down to 15 minutes and it's not going to happen. At least this is a lot better than it would have been a day or so ago. Right, there we go. Marginal defeat. Oh well, that could have been better, but then again it could have been a lot worse. Yeah, oh, I'm going to get sent to the Eastern Front. Well, that's fine. In my universe, the Eastern Front's already won. So, I lost 4,500 personnel, mostly to Allied bombardments. 21 to an airstrike. I lost 73 tanks, or armed fighting vehicles. Most of them to anti-tank fire. 3 units surrendered and 6 units disbanded. The Allies lost 6,000 men. Half of that to bombardment. Quarter to surrender. Well, what's that? About 6 to surrender. Mix of anti-armour and anti-personnel fire. 97 tanks, mostly to armament. 1 unit cut to shreds. 10 units surrendered, 15 units disbanded. Let's have a quick look at the final situation then. Yeah, these guys, although it's still not showing me all their things, were in a bad state. And I think I would have cracked them in another day. Though they did have the tanks hanging around at the back there. Shermans. Really, these guys just held on for 1 second, or a couple of minutes longer. Getting up here, the actual ridge would have been hard, because that's well defended. That would have been hard as well, although if I got all my units moving, I could have swept through that. They are quite reduced units. Right. So that's the end of the third scenario. Second scenario. I've lost count. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it.